Guys, you're welcome back to my YouTube channel, Sugar Acid Darling. Thank you guys so much for clicking on it again. If you're new to this channel, please consider subscribing. And to all my OGs, you know what to do. Comment down below, let me know, gang. Now guys, it has been a while. I will not even lie to you people, minus the fact that your girl has been busy. Shout out to all of you that reached out. You know, my last video I was talking about, you know, getting the PRO card. I have my PRO card already, and I said, you know what, many people have been asking questions. I've been doing all these kind of help videos concerning the draws, how to migrate, what's your score, what are you supposed to do next. And I said, now I have my card. If you want like one-on-one consultation, it cannot be free. Reach me on my email. And some of you reached out. Shout out to all those darlings. That is why your girl has been busy. I will not even lie. Like the time I spend reaching out, you know, going back and forth with different people that had reached out, it was just an amazing time. Now, on today's video, we are going to be talking about the state of affairs. One thing people used to say back then when we were home was, you know, when you're abroad, you will not really need to pray. Government is working, everything is working. Let me tell you, there's a kind of challenge, a time in your life that you will see that you will just be shouting, "Omo, God, I beg. Thank you, Jesus. God, help me." Just sure. Like, there is no kabad, no serious. That is, it's only God that knows the translation of that God, I beg. Like, God, I beg can mean 5,000 things. It's Holy Spirit that will help you to translate it, because that is what a lot of people have been feeling for the past how many weeks. The government has been silent. They woke up and said there will be a nursing stream. No update as to how that is going to work. They woke up and said, oh, there are changes coming to PGWP, and then kept quiet. So it just seems like people have been on a limbo. School is closing soon, meaning many people are going to be having their postgraduate work permits expiring soon, because you know that they were the sets that entered maybe last year, and right now they're like, what are we going to do? What is going on? What is happening? What should I do next? It has been a lot. And guys, I want to really, you know, send my, how would I put it? Send positive thoughts, positive vibes. If you fall under that category of people that have just been stressed out of their mind, I've not been able to concentrate and say, okay, let me reply every single comment. It is a lot. That's why I decided to say, okay, check me out on my email address if you actually want like me to just to make out that one-on-one time with you, look through it and all of that. People have been doing that. One of the things I noticed is some agents are not nice. Some agents are not nice. So if you see somebody that literally wants to help for a token of their own time and research and everything, and you know that person is legit, you may want to consider it. So somebody was narrating his story when we're talking a part of it, and he said they've spent millions. In fact, there was an agent that charged how much, 6 million or something like that, to put them in a category, and only for the person to have paid all that and watch one of my video where I talked about it and I just said everything. Okay, go here, find this thing, go. And the person was like, wait, is this not what that other agent did, XYZ? And now the reason why that person reached out is because I think I might do it. Let me just say it on this particular video. Getting your invitation to apply is not the end. That is not the end. Like, oh, I've gotten ITA. That is not the end. Right now, they are rejecting people's PR. They give you the invitation to apply if your documents are not right. So that agent, the way he applied it and the documents he applied and the time frame clashed. I remember, like, was it last week? My friend Fumi sent one particular rejection notice from somebody. And I'm telling you, these government people are not joking. A while back, we also got another one. I think Mope also sent one to our school group. These people are not joking. So that particular one, the person, you know, if you've come in as a student or you came in probably as a visitor, or there has ever been a time where you declared exactly what you did, and then you now want to, you know, apply for your PR or whatever, and the time frame, imagine living in, how would I put it, Australia, and saying that you were transport manager in Nigeria. Like, it doesn't even make sense. Or imagine the time frame where maybe you were in the US or you went for one vacation that you did not even think. And then you said, okay, that day was the day they employed you in one other company. listen, these people are getting, like, they are so thorough. If God helps you, you just go to a visa officer that, see, that person is out to find out every single thing. Many people have been entering issues. Some agents are not even looking through these documents and making sure the time matches, especially when you as the person, you don't even understand the time. You be like, that thing is like it's 2021 or between 22. Write anyone. Don't do that. Many people are running into issues, and that's why I just said, let me chip that in. You know, the entire Canada journey. For me personally, I will not say that my work here is to remove money from the mouth of agents. Never. Because like I said, I need the advice person. Now that I want to even be giving the advice, it cannot be just general markets. I used to just drop my hints, of course, but I understand that some people have very peculiar situations. Another situation that happened was concerning employment pay slips and pay stubs. Those where they dagbo. It's like it's something in your skull, because then they can guys, be very careful. You do not even want something that will give you like 5 years ban or something. Like even if they now say, okay, they rejected that one, it's not even, if it's a case of misrepresentation, you cannot just wake up and say, okay, since they reject transport, let me run to healthcare. Your data is already in the system. You have to be very careful as to, okay, if I want to prove that truly this is my line, this is my field, you need to have your books in place. You need to have your thoughts together. You understand? Guys, let me know your thoughts in the comment section. So that basically has been one of the things that I've been observing in terms of people's like write-ups, the application. Another thing is, when I suggested like categories that you can fill in, if you've come into Canada, like, how will I say, you probably did a 2 years program and you've finished your 2 years program, you've gotten your 3 years work permit, you're already in the 3 years work permit, this is your 3rd year in Canada, you do not qualify. I will not lie to you, you do not qualify. Because that particular program is for the last 3 years. If you can call up your foreign experience in the last 3 years, so if you've stayed more than those 3 years, or maybe you've done 2.5 years, do you know that there are people right now that probably still had it? Their 3 years was still like, you know, their experience was still looking good as at April, but now we've not seen any draw. We're entering June, so the 6 months full-time experience that they need has now reduced beyond 6 months, and it's almost like 5 months or less. It cannot work again. It cannot work again, because many people have seen it. Like, these people, I feel like even the time that they're spending delaying is kind of filtering a lot of people, and that's why people are under so much pressure. I can't even lie. It's not like I'm not, you know, having topics or to come. There are different things that have been happening in the community, other topics that don't bother on immigration and these policies and what you should do as a student, or what you should do when you're coming in, or how you will get your PR. There are other topics that I, of course, love to cover. I have not done vlogs in a while. I would really like to go back to doing vlogs, but sometimes it's also good to reach back at people and say, see, I understand how you feel. It can be discouraging when you have arranged everything, you've put your ducks in a row, and just one government policy comes in and changes everything. One thing I advise the people I consult with, and the same thing I'll advise you, is to make sure you have more than one route to PR. You cannot have one. You need to have like 3, 4. You need to have 3, 4. Like, if this one doesn't work, we will try this one. If this one doesn't work, we'll try, and be open to it. So it's not one thing for you to have one of your working plans as maybe moving to New Brunswick or moving to somewhere, and then at the back of your mind you're still like, no, I will not move, no, I will not move, and we are 2 weeks to your what they call your permit expiring or something, and then you're still not making, you're still like, no, I don't think so, I cannot. There really is nothing anybody can do. Because the time you would have spent settling and probably getting a job that can give you, like, if you're in a job now, you can get, okay, you know, whatever points that are needed via Atlantic Province. If you have that, another point is, okay, maybe I'm going to do support work, something. Be in a pathway that falls under what you came to do. You cannot just come in. You need to have focus. Are you going to trade? Are you going to do trade? Remember that there's also, I think I might do a separate video about that. You can get a certain trade certification. Under the express entry, if you have those certifications, I think there's one of those certificates that gives like 50 points. If you have certifications in specific trade, this thing, whether carpentry, plumbing, or whatever, this is province by province. Make your findings, because me too, I'll make my findings, but that is also a line. You need to be sure that you're all that. See, you cannot be going to party. I'm not saying you should not enjoy your life. I'm only saying that we need to sit up morning, afternoon, night. Make sure that we also have our ducks in a row, okay? That is very important. For this latest draw, like I said, it's for provincial. It's 1,499 people that are in this, which means they got all the extra points. One thing I know is when it comes to people that have made mistakes, let me even add this part, because there was someone I was talking to, and basically they have... the person is in a relationship that is, this relationship now marriage, but they have like different parts. Okay, the guy is here, the girl too is coming, she wants to come via school. See, I understand when people say, how would I even put it, I don't want anything to tie me. I get it. But then if you're truly sure, let's not deceive ourselves. If you're truly sure that this is the person, does it not even just make sense that one person is coming to school? Like, before you even lived in Nigeria, can you people not marry? Are you sure? He said, yes, I'm sure. Then why did you people not marry before you came? He said, I will do my own, let her do her own. So you've just paid how much for your school, master's program that has even... spousal open work permits. You paid, then now she will come in, let her come in, maybe using college, and then that is what we have on ground. Her own school fees is almost like so 1,000, and then when she come, when we now stay, we will now maybe find other ways to get into the pool. We will now use common law. You have just wasted a large chunk of money on something that even parents can know that these people are not going to throw big wedding. No. We go just follow them, go court. They are sure about this. You are sure. I don't ask, are you sure? More than 10 times they say, when they are sure. But now you wasted almost a down payment of a house. You wasted the equivalent of a car plus. In fact, you will have change. Let's say 20 whatever thousand. Use 10K or use 15K and buy a sound car. You can even use less to buy a car that will help you for those, if you want to maybe do PS support work. If she now, maybe the guy is schooling, like that guy is doing his master's, the lady is not yet here. If she comes in and then she does support work, do you know, like, she can build the experience and gain it in a very short time. She's in the pool. You too, you can be in the pool because you have your bag. And like, there really was no need. When I see the amount of money that people have wasted in this journey, I'm not saying that, I mean, it's not good to waste money because everybody wants to come here, which is fantastic. But people are wasting a lot of money because there's no guidance, there's no basis. Wasting money. There are many people that have no business. See, you have no business doing that second program. They literally are lazy. They have not tried IELTS. They have never done WES. They just know that, somebody said, I just thought that when I finish schooling, straight PRO. I say, who said that? So they didn't do WES, they didn't do IELTS, and they don't want to even they don't want to hear of it, and they are going straight to their second program. And these are young people. Sometimes these are even older people that don't even have time on their hands. That second program, what if you had carried that program and you went to Atlantic Province to do the second program? That way you even have the slots. You understand? There are specific courses that older people should be looking at. Early childhood education, PSW. These are courses that they will need you. You cannot just do a generic course when you're an older person, you're an older applicant, or like I said, you're an elderly person. Guys, let me know your thoughts. See, it takes talking with people, like, and really understanding their different steps for you to know that even the normal agents that are doing just maybe study or whatever, agency consultants in terms of this is the school you should go and this is they're not being specific, or will I say they're not being truthful to a large extent as to what you need. I remember the first time I went to my agents and I was like, okay, I'm looking at school. The school that they were even showing me, I was like, which school is this one? I have already done my research. This is the school I'm going to. Please, before joining agent or doing this thing, there are many people that they have their password with agents. The agent has even refused to give them the password. They don't have access to their Express Entry profile. They don't have access to anything. Agent is demanding money. Guys, please, let's be careful. The journey is not do or die. This whole thing pegs on information. It pegs on information. There are many free resources everywhere. But then I also understand that some people's situation is not as generic. I've given more than, like, I have several videos that you can glean from. But still, even from talking with people, that's when I knew, like, oh, it's true. Your own case is not a case that is so easy for me to say, okay, if I want to think of a video, let me think of a video that falls under this particular case. There's some cases that are so specific. Do you understand? So in that case now, okay, reach XYZ or reach whoever. There are many consultants, no wahala. But make sure, instead of you to just walk and miss in a city, concentrate and say, okay, this is what we are looking at. Before you go and pay that your next big school fees, what are the prospects? What is the next step? So that you have direction. Because if you don't have focus in this country, my dear, it's going to be tough. And even those that have focus, you can't have focus on only one route. It has to be multiple. Guys, let me know your thoughts in the comment section below. It has been a what would I put it? It has been a stressful month. Like June, mentally stressful. Because some of us were like, okay, Mac Miller, okay, yes, and nothing. Silence. With this new draw, some people are speculating, okay, will they do healthcare next? You know, is French coming next? I really don't know. I won't even, at this point, there's no point speculating again. We have now moved our speculation to, okay, they may do draws in July. If they do July, August, that means the last draws for the year will probably be December, same, okay? But right now, I really don't know when exactly, but I would advise that you shall be in the pool. I keep saying be in the pool. Be there. So that whenever these draws come, when they spring up, let them catch you ready. Be among the 5 virgins that have oil in their lamp, because there's no point you crying that God do something for me. You're a student. You've come in here. You've spent a lot of money. I've seen emails like that. This is what I'm doing. This is what I'm doing. See what government is saying. What should I do? What's next? And all of that. It's important for me to add that as you are here, even from the plane, always keep out at least a couple of hours of your day in a week to study the reason you're here. A couple of hours of your day, hold phone, hold laptop, especially when you're in a place with free Wi-Fi or whatever. Watch different videos. There are different people that even talk about immigration, students, life in Canada. Watch videos, read, go to the Canada website, go to all the news outlets, CTV, CB24, everything that's happening in Canada. You need to be aware so that you don't just, be hanging. Guys, let me know your thoughts in the comment section. That this video is also to serve as an encouragement for those that have been feeling down. Please pick yourself up. There's light at the end of the tunnel, and I wish you guys all, I wish you guys the best. For those of you that got invitation for your provincial nomination, congratulations. Once again, I need to remind you people, provincial nomination in some provinces, I think is paid. British Columbia and Ontario, I think they pay. You pay certain money, I think 1,001, 1,002, depending. If you've done that, let us know how much. Other provinces, I think, is free, or I don't know if they also collect money. But that's one thing with provincial nomination. You actually pay for the province, whatever, how they call that fee. Then you pay for your actual PR application. PR applications are not free. As at when I paid back then was 1,450 for adults. But right now, I think few months after then, they said they were going to increase it. I don't know what the current rate is, but please also be financially ready for the things that come with PR application. For those of you that are still in Nigeria, it's not the end of the world. It's not the end of the world. I understand that right now, sources say visa denial rates have been up. They've been scrutinizing documents. It's not like before. You can't just write any stupid thing and they will give you visa. people have been, especially for me, I just feel like some people are still getting it easy. It depends on the place that they drop your application. So guys, also make sure that when you're applying for study permits, this part I'm going to say it at the back. Applying for study permits, use your skull. You see that your SOP, whatever you know that you have done, will try to do, find a way to explain around it. Certain words like I'm passionate about everything, or I'm passionate about a lot of things, ranging from this industry to this industry to this. That way, let it be that you can defend whatever route you decide to take when you want to do your PR. So for those of you that are used to oversharing your entire life history to the point where you tell them every single step, you remember that in your PR, you have to duplicate the information. Let them not go and catch you and say, hey, Shay, you said you went to Sunday school on this day. Why is it showing that you went to the club? Do you understand? Like, that's just an example. Guys, let me know your thoughts in the comment section. As the same way visa denials have been up, the same way PR refusals have been up. It's not easy. It's a weird concept, like for you to be refused PR, because when you get your ITA, that's why some people, when they get ITA, they still don't talk. They keep it to themselves because it's not easy. You have not finished the journey yet. ITA is just one step. So yeah, guys, let me know your thoughts in the comment section below. Just wanted to check in. Remember, if you want to reach out, of course, hit me up on my email address. If you have like specific, it's not just general, like if you have specific things you need to talk about concerning your Canada journey, I'll be happy to help. For those of you that think that, okay, like for other general questions, you can also write it in the comment section. I'm sure somebody would definitely oblige and reply. I'm sure that there are lots of people that also have been watching this channel for a long time. They will be able to respond to you in the comment section. If it's more private information, as some people have like private information that have to do with the finances and how they put it in and all of that, those ones are private. They can reach inside. All right, guys, thank you so much for watching. I'm your girl, Darling. Please check out my other videos and I'll see you in my next one. Bye, guys.